Welcome back to Elden Ring. We finished the last episode at the Round Table Hold. I wanted to try and access the Divine Tower of Limgrave. I did end up clearing all the enemies again, reaching the tower through the teleporter, but to be completely honest, I could not figure out a way to open the doors. I also looked for hidden areas under the bridge, and there wasn't any area we could actually reach. That being said, I do have some new weapons and equipment that we can actually test. So the first item is actually a crossbow that we got from Stormveil, and that was the Arbalest. It has a decent range, so it's one of the largest of the bolt firing devices. The range is a bit less than the Blackie crossbow, but doesn't require as much dexterity. To be completely honest, I'm not sure why you would want to use the Arbalest over the heavy crossbow, but then again, never was a big fan of these crossbows. Another item is these pair of claws. So apparently if we try to hold them with both hands, to wield it with both hands, we actually equip one in its hand. We have the quick step. They don't look bad at all. The bleeding might come into play. Moderately fast too. Has a build loss build up of 60. Not sure what this translates into. And the cestus is pretty much the same. It has a bit better strength scaling. Actually worse base damage. And comes with the Endurance of War. Yep, you can punch to your heart's content. And we also looted one of the weapons from these constructs. I've been calling them constructs, but they're apparently golems. So this is a great halberd of black stone, crafted by a civilization now gone to ruin, wielded by the guardian golem. We can use it... Hold on. Can use it if we drink the Flask of Wondrous Physic. Looks like a massive weapon. I bet we can flatten a lot of enemies with this. And the category is a colossal weapon. Weight of 21.5. That's gonna be a problem. Honestly, the damage is not that great, and neither is the scaling. At the same time, it's unupgraded. So, hey, if this looks like something you can actually enjoy using, you can get it from these golems, guardian golems, because as you can see, they will respawn. The ones that we fought so far in Limgrave and the capital Lane Dell did not respawn. But you can farm these. And they're over 1,000 rune seeds, so might be worth coming here. And one last thing before we move on. We did purchase some new Ashes of War. Oh, the flask option is highlighted because Roderica gave us a golden seed. So we end up with 6 flasks. Hey, I like that. I wonder what the limit is in this game. 10 perhaps? 15? Who knows? We can try some of the Ashes of War that we bought from the Sorcerer. We got the Glintstone Pebble, which actually offers us the magic affinity. Just like the Gravitas Ash of War. We also have the Spinning Weapon. And this Greatsword, which for some reason can be used on weapon types that are not greatswords. Is there anything else we would like to try? Okay, I'd like to try the Storm... Hold on. Stormblade once again. So the Glintstone Pebble is... Right, it did mention you can follow it up with one of the heavy attacks. So you cast a spell, and then you can charge forward. You can't really follow it up with a light attack, only a heavy. Huh. So that's the spinning weapon. Anything that comes in contact with it is probably going to take damage. Hold on, this is a good area to actually test some of these against enemies because... Yeah, this lion beast, whatever it was, is not going to respawn. Okay, it does continuous damage. But unfortunately, you get staggered really easily. Wish it did offer a bit more protection, though. Having zero poise is definitely going to be a problem in this game. I did notice that some of the heavier weapons, noticeably the Claymore, well, they do allow you to get away with trading hits a bit more, but in most cases, yeah, you're better off just avoiding damage. You know, the cost of Stormblade is not high for the damage it does. I locked onto the wrong enemy. So I think this greatsword is the only Ash of War that we have not tested. Who's gonna be the test subject? You? That completely failed. Okay, I was getting the idea that we would have a bit of stagger protection. Doesn't look like it. That was a lot of damage. Then again, good luck charging up a Ash of War like this. Especially if you can get staggered even towards the end. So he deals about half damage. 269. No, actually more than half. So what did we learn? I'm guessing that the glintstone pebble is really good, especially if you want to close the distance. The spinning weapon, in all honesty, I wouldn't say it's situationally useful. I'm going to be diplomatic. And yeah, Stormblade is definitely good, and the greatsword, it can flatten enemies. But you need to have a lot of room. Okay, I can remove all these, undo the Shay, no. Talon as well. And we also had Storm Assault on this. Twin Blade. Can't have that available. I wonder how many of these we can actually use on the Claymore. We can use the greatsword and also the pebble. I'm not sure if magic is the best option here, though. So hold on, between heavy and keen, it's 1 point of damage difference. But at the same time, I do feel that if the numbers are to be trusted, the standard version is actually better. How about the quality version? You essentially lose how much? 26 points, and you gain 14 points of scaling. That doesn't look right. Maybe you need higher stats to make use of this affinity. But since the area is clear, let's actually travel to the left side chamber. I don't think I want to go down. We can actually go... Oh, these are the hawks. Just like the one I can summon. Yeah, they can spew fire. So crafting these blades was not enough. They now added some type of mask. And a golden rune. I've been getting a lot of these. Oh, I see one of these trees. Golden seed. And a Trina's lily. I see two enemies, and you know what? I think I figured something out. I was trying to get that grotesque looking enemy to destroy the statue. That was right here. But there is a giant troll. Maybe you're meant to use the troll to break it. Just like the one in Stormveil. Bones. Oh, those kicks. Those kicks. I'm not dodging from some... I don't know why. I don't really mind being cheap and finishing off these enemies with backstabs. Hold on. The giant troll was actually... this way. Let's use our bow. Thankfully, these exile soldiers are not going to come after us. Would you kindly get over here? Yeah, this is having the opposite effect of what I want. We don't really want to kill him. It's trying to cover its head, which is a smart move. Okay, now he's charging at us. He's gonna slam, yes. I bet he's gonna destroy all the barricades. Yep, there goes the statue. Oh, it's time to pull out the sword. Okay, smithing stone 1 and 2. That was a good choice. That completely broke my guard. Okay. These are a bit tougher than the ones outside the castle, which makes sense. No, these missed. Trying to land this thrust is not the best option. I feel like I'm really not using the best weapon for this. So the statue is taken care of. He is... oh, he's the big one. Really? One shot. And a smithing stone too. Oh, we destroyed the barrels. I was wondering if you could actually land on top. Wait a minute. Can I actually... Hold on, I think I saw something. It might have been just a reflection. Hold on, is that an item up there? Yes, that is an item. There's a corpse of someone doing what? But how do I get out there? This way, maybe? Honestly, it doesn't look like there's a way for me to get up there. So far, Stormveil Castle has so much platforming, and on one hand, it feels like a really good area with a lot of secrets and alternative paths. On the other hand, so much platforming. It feels like it really doesn't belong in a game like this. Smoldering butterfly. That's an obelisk. Could this be traverse the mist? I'm not sure we should we should be traversing anything right now. We don't really have a lot of healing. I see a scarab. This has to be a boss. I see one of these summoning pool signals. Nope, missed it. I think that's an area full of enemies. Something's moving. Okay, never mind. We can come back here later. Where exactly am I? Now I can see the item I want to reach. But how do I get up there? I see a lift. Does this go up or down? We can check below. No, it goes down. It goes... Yeah, it's not that much of a drop. I doubt we're gonna survive, though. Oh, if we land... Never mind. If we land on the beam, we can survive. That's not what I was looking for, though. The pebbles do not cooperate. No, we will die. We will die. Hold on, was that something on the... These walls have a really strange color. They look black and I'm not sure what's going on. Covered in what? In oil or something? Oh, we're here. No, I don't see anything down there either. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pull the lever here. Might as well rest. As for the door, does... yeah, I expected as much. So here we have a shortcut, but to be completely honest, it's not much of a shortcut. What are we able to bypass? 2 or 3 enemies. The annoying birds. Likely friend. What's going on?
Be proud. You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place.
I get the feeling she's not speaking to us. That's one of the banished knights. She did a good job here.
Who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nepheli Loux. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds.
So I'm inclined to agree with her. The whole grafting has not really been a pleasant experience so far. Especially after seeing that hall. What is she doing here, though? Smithing stone 1. So you just jump and just destroy everything. The barrels too. Only these shelves seem to resist.
If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight.
So this is Nepheli Loux. The X is silent. Warrior. Come to think of it. Wait. From the character creation, I think she's wearing the initial armor of the hero. I'm sure the warrior was a different class, right? It was the dual wielding class with this turban, blue turban, and this bluish armor. But we have killed our fair share of these banished knights. To know that it's not really an easy process. And smithing stone too. I feel like the game is urging me to upgrade weapons. And something else I just realized, these statues look exactly like the statue that we saw in the Chapel of Anticipation. Not the Marika statue where we fought the grafted scion, the giant one, next to the bridge, the rope bridge. Not sure who they depict, though. Right, so we did take a left here. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go back to the Point of Grace if we want that beetle to respawn. Speaking of Points of Grace, I'm guessing that confirms this is probably Godric. Godric the Grafted. I'm not gonna fight him right now, though. That would be suicide. So what is this area called? The Secluded Cell. And we do have a shortcut. Although, to be completely honest, these shortcuts... the placement is a bit confusing at times. I mean, why would we want to take the Point of Grace here to go up and not use the Secluded Cell? And as we're up there... I think that's a mystery for another day. For now... we have to make the choice. Do we want to go after Godric the Grafted? We could summon Nepheli, Loux, if we run into trouble. Then it would be best if we simply rested at that Point of Grace near the Secluded Cell. There's the item up there, which I have no idea how to get to. I feel like at some point I must have been close to it, because I remember taking a path that led to the main courtyard where the rotunda for the main gate was. But how did I get up there? Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably think about this one, or maybe go back and rewatch the previous episodes. That being said, though, I think we're gonna stop here at the Secluded Cell. I'm a bit reluctant about fighting Godric. I don't think that we're under-leveled. I think we're perfectly fine and powerful enough to deal with this area. We might need a couple of weapon upgrades. +4, we've been getting... so how many smithing stones do we have? 12, and we have 1 smithing stone 3. So realistically, what type of upgrade can we actually... we could reach, I want to say, level 6. Could be worth it. Could be worth using it on the longsword. At the same time, I also want to say that we're probably ready to move on from this sword. The mace no, the mace is honestly another basic option. But we're gonna have to think about this one. We do have consumables, we do have everything. So it's probably best if we do challenge Godric now. We do have... oh, we have a lot of runes. I don't want to lose all these. We need about, what, 2,000? Fair enough. And we're gonna level Vigor. Yeah. Some Endurance. Yeah, let's place Endurance to 18. The rest go into Vigor. And when we need the other stats, we're gonna level them. You know what? And what do we get? Stormcaller. Ash of War. So it's usable on swords capable of slashing, axes, hammers, and polearms. One of the skills that channel the Tempest of Stormveil. Spin armament to create surrounding storm winds. Right, this is what these knights were using. Just like the Storm Assault. But this is a perfect place to end the episode. I hope you're enjoying Elden Ring so far. And hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next episode where, if everything goes well, we're gonna be challenging Godric. And hopefully come out alive.